Hi, Laura. How are you doing?
I'm great, Lyric. It's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. How are you?
I'm doing very well. This is kind of my happy place. I'm in my studio.
Yeah.
This is where I make the fused art quilts, and next door to me is the dye studio where I dye the fabric and thread. It's in the basement of my home. So, you know, I'm here, I'm working every day and I'm enjoying it. So I
Yeah.
hope
Are
you're
you
well too.
normally in
Yeah.
yeah, we're doing well, finally. I'm finally like getting my head wrapped around this. Um, are you normally an introvert? Do you like spending
Yeah.
all your time
I
alone?
I do. I like quiet, being in the quiet. I don't mind being by myself. Now when I go out and teach, there's some little switch I can turn where I'm more extroverted, and that's probably how most people know me
For
in
sure.
the public. But I'm very happy by myself, or just my husband and I, and working in the garden by myself or working down here. This doesn't bother me at all.
And where are you? And
I
describe
live
what it's like where you are.
I live in Elgin, Illinois, which is a far western suburb of Chicago. And we have a lovely house with a nice flower garden, lot of perennials. And recently it's been very sunny and it's easy to get out and work in the yard. We go for walks. There's a park close by and we go for walks. We see our neighbors and wave at a distance. Hello. Yes. Um, and it's a, we've been here for 35 years, maybe,
Mm.
in the same house. I don't know that we could ever move because there's so much junk in this.
I could see the wheels turning. What nice word can I use?
What we're junk? We'll call it junk. But you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. We have neighbors across our circle who have a moving truck there today, and they've been
Oh,
here since the neighborhood was built. And they're
yeah.
downsizing. So my husband was like, wait, what? What? They're moving? And he ran out the door and went and knocked on their door and then stood back in their yard and didn't
Yeah.
come back for an hour. So,
Yeah, it's good to have good neighbors. We have really nice people
all right.
in our neighborhood that we visit a lot. Usually we visit a lot, but now we just kind of shout across the distance. But it's good to have them by us. So yeah.
It is good to keep
Yeah.
a sense of community. What else are you doing what are you doing to keep that connection and to
Oh,
reach out to your community?
well, I have a website, artfabric.com, and there's a blog on the front page. And recently I did a stitch along. I'll show you. It's an embroidery stitch along.
Oh, I saw
So
that.
yeah, so this is called Tools of the Trade, and it's hand embroidery on wool. Can you see the detail there?
Beautiful. Oh,
So
that's lovely.
I showed everybody step by step how to make this. It
Mm-hmm.
measures maybe 6 by 9 inches. It's a small little embroidery. I have a lot of tutorials on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I've discovered in this situation is that I'm a teacher and I can't stop myself. So I come up with ideas for the blog, stitch alongs. I have another one starting very soon, next week.
Mm-hmm.
And it is called, I don't know if you can see this. This is called Home Sweet Home. And it's based on a pattern that I had. And I show everybody from start to finish how to fuse the fabric and how to do the hand embroidery and how to finish the quilt. So this is what I do in a stitch along is every day or every other day, I give information about how to do something
Mm-hmm.
and show images, step-by-step images as well.
Do you
So
put it up on your website, or are you putting it on social media as well?
I'm putting it on, I put it on social media, but all the information, the how-to part is kept on my website. There's a menu called tutorials on the website. And now if you go to that, there's all sorts of tutorials. There's hand embroidery as well as quilt making
Mm-hmm.
information. And, once I start making something, I pop it up on those tutorials and they're free. People can go back and look at them.
Everybody look right here. I'll have a link.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. So that's how I keep myself busy. I come up with new ideas. Probably like you, I've had several gigs cancel
Yeah.
or reschedule. And I feel so bad that I'm disappointing my students that I came up with the Home Sweet Home one recently because of, now I told those people, if you want to kind of take a class, here it is. So it's one way to keep in touch with the community, and it's another way to keep me busy, and it's a way for me to keep creative and have goals for myself. I think I still have to have goals, like,
Yeah, I have to have actual deadlines with consequences.
oh my gosh, oh yeah,
That's
maybe
the
I
only
do.
way I get anything done. You want to hear something hilarious, though?
What happened?
You'll appreciate this. So I was contacted by a guild and said, how would you like to give a Zoom lecture for us? I said,
Oh
well, that would be so much fun, because
yeah,
I already have some slide lectures that are all ready to go. And
sure.
we were talking about pricing. I said, it would be ridiculous to charge my regular price. So how about this? Or if I don't
Yeah.
have to wear a bra, I'll only charge this much.
What? And what
she
which
said,
one did they
well,
use?
if you wear clothes, we'll pay you this much.
Okay, but only from the waist up.
Only from the waist. it was pretty funny. And I said, you can advertise this at that. Nobody has to wear a bra. So,
well, you do what you have to do to stay comfortable.
Just what we have to do.
It's a difficult.
There's going to be a whole world of people who are going to go, I never want to wear a bra again.
I know. Yes, I know. Well, I did dress up for you today.
You look delightful, lovely.
Thank you. Usually I dress for gardening. So I'm usually out there maybe an hour a day, maybe more, but I dress for that because I know I'm going to get my clothes dirty. So I get up in the morning and think, what dirty clothes? What kind of clothes can I wear today? I don't have to fix my hair. I don't do anything. But for you, Lyric, and your public, I have dressed up.
Oh, we're so grateful.
I know.
And you clean up so beautifully.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Me too. I haven't done my hair except for this thing.
I love it.
And you know what I found out? When your normal everyday style is bedhead, you can get away with not touching your hair for 3 days.
Oh, wow. I might do that. I don't know. I don't want to frighten people though.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be good.
So
is your family all safe and healthy?
Yes, we have 2 children. Our son lives in Chicago, and he is a computer. I don't know what he does. He does virtual reality stuff. So he works at home anyway. So he's keeping up with his work, through video conferencing, like what we're doing. We have a daughter who's married and has 3 little boys. She lives in Toronto. And one of the difficult parts about this is that we can't see them. We can't go up there. Crossing the border is difficult. We don't want to expose them or them expose us. They're both healthcare workers. My son-in-law is a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner. So they are, they're kind of in a difficult spot. They need childcare, but they also need to go out and work. They want to take care of people. So it's kind of that's kind of the tough part, is we can't see the grandchildren. We can't take care of them, which we would be happy to do. But they're doing their job, and they're good people. So we miss them, but we'll see them again soon.
I hope they're, God bless all of the healthcare workers right now.
Yeah.
And their families. We're praying for them. We're doing everything we can to stay home so that they have a better chance.
That's right. And as I said, I don't really mind staying home that much.
I've been working it a little bit better. I have a sister who's in Chicago. She's up in Vernon Hills, and we've been taking virtual walks together in the morning.
Oh, nice. Virtual walk. That's a great idea, a virtual walk.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I get out, she goes out and walks her dog. We both have a lake that we walk around with our earbuds in, which is hilarious because I get to hear the little hello conversation she has,
yeah,
and she hears mine as we pass other people.
that's great. That's great. You're able to stay in touch with her, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been good because
Uh-huh.
like I said, deadlines with consequences. I didn't go out and do any of my usual walking for a couple of weeks until we hit on this idea. So I have somebody who I need to show up for. So I do.
That's great. I know it's good to have a goal, good to have a deadline,
Yeah,
good to have a meeting to get to.
it
We've
is.
been meeting occasionally, excuse me, we've been meeting occasionally with the Chicago School of Fusing members who you know,
Yes.
like Robbie Ecklo. This is great because we can do this at a distance now. Robbie Ecklo and Jane Sassman, Frida Anderson, of course, our friend Barbara Flack, you know her,
Yeah,
Barb
yeah.
Flack, and Emily Parson and Ann
Uh-huh.
Fall.
Oh, my
You know how
favorite people.
people.
Can I come, please?
Yes, we'll put you on the next Zoom call.
That
So
would be
we
so much fun.
had a couple of meetings, Judy Coates Perez as well.
Mm-hmm.
These were all people that are Chicago area, were
Graduate.
part of our group, the Professional Art Quilters Alliance
And do you
years ago.
have to sing the fight song before you start your meeting?
No, no,
I
we
only
don't.
know the first line, but I could sing it.
Press
Press
on.
on, Chicago Fuse.
That's very good lyric. It's on my website. You can go to that page and read the mission statement as well as learn the lyrics to the song. Lyric. So
I'll do it if you let me in.
yeah. All right. It's a great way to keep in touch, though.
Yeah.
We've done it a couple times, and we're, we get on and we talk about what we're doing or how our families are, and it's just, usually we only saw each other maybe once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
We'd see each other maybe at the Houston show,
Yeah,
or
see each other
once
whenever
in
your
a
paths
while,
cross.
yeah, Frida would host a party at her house, or I would, and it's always so much fun. This is just a little different, but
Yeah,
we're
it is.
trying to stay in touch. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe, hey, all of our people,
Uh-huh.
find either, you can do this with Skype or Google Hangouts or Facebook Messenger or Zoom. All of
Mhm.
them work. I've done this with my extended family who all live scattered all over. But if you are
Mhm.
in a bee, try it out. Try
Yeah.
scheduling a group chat. See if, not every
Mhm.
Zoom I actually find pretty easy once everybody is able to get in for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
If they can get in for the first time, then it's pretty easy. One person just sets up the link and everybody else downloads the app and clicks and join. And it is really good to get together and see the faces of all your people again.
It is. I really like it. And in fact, after this meeting, Lyric, Frida and I are having a FaceTime meeting together. Sometimes we eat lunch together this way. She only lives like 5-10 minutes away, but because of social distancing, we have to do it via FaceTime.
Mhm.
And it's fun. We have so much fun chatting with each other. So
Good.
I'm so happy we have this technology that keeps us together. Yeah.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, our time's almost up,
Okay.
but it's been absolutely delightful to see your face again. Is there anything that you want to say to our people out there?
Yes, keep creative, keep making things. It's very soothing. I found it making things, stitching, thinking of new projects is a great way to engage your mind and take you into that zone, that creative zone. So yeah, keep making things. It's important to take care of yourself as well as your family. Have a sense of humor. I have a very funny husband. I want to mention one other thing.
Yes.
My husband, who is not only funny, but he's pretty inventive. We came up with this method of securing the masks to our face. Can you see? This is called a croquis. I don't know if you know what a croquis is. It's for keeping your glasses on,
Oh, yeah.
and it has kind of slider thing here that tightens,
Yeah.
and it's made with elastic.
Oh, nice.
So rather than a strap across, to tie, or elastic that goes around your ears, we put this on.
Uh-huh.
I also on the bottom, it's blue colored, and then in the center, where your nose goes,
Uh-huh.
This wire is called speaker wire from it's ancient. It's an antique kind of wire, but it's got a plastic coating on it.
I
And
can't tell you how many miles of that kind of cable we probably have in a box because I'm married to a techie too.
Yeah, it's it has copper inside and it's plastic coated and it forms around your nose. So this is my new mask method now. I've made a lot of them. Not this style, but this is the one I like best.
Yeah.
So that's my tip for the day. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yeah, I thought you would like that.
I'm gonna have to do something like that.
I want to see it when you do, because that's why I showed it. I'm like, she would get fun.
Gotta have fun.
Definitely. We definitely gotta have fun. In fact, next time I have a top hat. Next time I go out, I'm gonna get a top hat too.
Crazy. That's great.
I'll do it. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me this morning, Laura.
I enjoyed chatting with you, Lyric. It's always good to see a good friend. You take care.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.